Hey guys, so today we have not one but two brand new polygel kits from Makartt. So today I'm going to go through these and swatch them for you guys. I don't think I'm going to do two different sets, but I'm gonna just try to incorporate both into one set of nails. So first off, we have the Starry Night Whispers kit, and this has 6 polygels. So when you open it up, this is what you see. You have these 6, a base top coat, a file, a hidden little brush, and when we lift this up, some dual forms. And you guys are gonna be surprised today, I'm actually going to use dual forms. So let's swatch these polygels really quick. So first we have this one. It looks like a clear but iridescent polygel. It looks really, really cool. I think all of these have some cool glitter in it. I really like this one. Then we have this purple. This one is a bit darker. I'm like trying to look at these shimmers. They are so fine, and figure out if these are hollow or just iridescent. An even deeper purple, much brighter. Okay, so another purple. This is looking like a sort of galaxy themed kit. I'm hoping you guys can see it. When I'm looking at these polygels, the shimmer in them seems a little bit different. For this one, it seems like the shimmer in there is just regular sort of glitter, but in the other ones, it seems like it is hollow. Then we have this blue. I really like this shade. It's really, really pretty, really rich. And last but not least, we have a sort of turquoise green. So these are the 6 shades you get in this Starry Night Whispers kit. I had to read it again. Let's go and swatch the other kit. Okay, so opening up this one, this is the Eberouge, hopefully that's right, kit. It has 12 different gels, and here we go. Okay, so a file, then all the info, just toss that to the side. And this one looks like it is going to be glitter as well. I absolutely love this packaging. Look at how pretty this is. I love that the base and top coats have like the color too. So pretty. Oh, and dual forms. So let's swatch this one now. Okay, first one is sort of a pearlescent white silver. Then we have a pearlescent gray black, a pearlescent almost like salmon orange red. And I would definitely consider these shades more pearlescent rather than glittery like the other kit. These ones are more like shimmery rather than glittery. A sort of rose shade, a sky blue, a seafoam green, a lime green. Really love that one. Yellow, like that one as well. A little bit of a lighter orange. I really like that one. It's almost more of like a creamsicle color. A light pink, a lavender mauve color, and here we are, last but not least. Okay, this is definitely more of like a white pearlescent. This one is a silver for sure. So here are the 12 shades in the Eberouge kit. So let's get into the actual nails today. So today I'm actually going to be using dual forms. So I'm gonna start out by sizing my nails for these. So lately Makartt is giving you a option for whether you want a more straight dual form. You see how it's like straight, but it has this little lip at the end, or a more curved one. I really like that they're giving you that option. I really prefer the straight ones for my nails. If one isn't working for you, try the other. I bet it will work much better. So I'm just going to find the straight ones in the forms and size them to my nails. You want it to cover fully and have the side walls covered as well. Here we go. Okay, so I've got all of my forms laid out. I'm just going to start by wiping my nails with some rubbing alcohol to make sure that they don't have any oil or anything on them. And we're also going to use some rubbing alcohol for our slip solution. I'm feeling the rainbow vibes, so I'm gonna use the stuff from the Eberouge kit. I love this like pastel rainbow. I just took my last set off, so my nails are perfectly roughed up, but if you are starting from scratch or you have not done them in a while, make sure to rough up your nails. Then I'm going to just put on some dehydrator. If you really don't have any, can't get any, that's fine. You can just use rubbing alcohol or acetone. Okay, so let's start with this dual form. So the day has finally come. I'm going to do some Animal Crossing nails. I have this little sheet that I got off of Etsy, and it's basically just like an insert sheet for either, you know, like dual forms or acrylic or whatever, and you cut out what you want and then, you know, put it in, etc. You guys know the drill by now. So I was thinking of basing a different nail off of each character. So I think that we should start with a classic Isabelle nail. So I'm just going to go and cut out a little Isabelle. Here we go, got our little Isabelle here. And I'm also gonna cut out a leaf as well. So to get these to stick to this, I am going to, first off, put this little bit of gel on here. This is the iridescent clear one from the Starry Night Whispers kit. Then we're just going to take our brush, dip it in some of our slip solution or rubbing alcohol, and we're just going to push this around in a super, super, super thin layer. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my Isabelle and I'm just going to put her right on in here. So I'm hoping that you can see her through this, but I'm not super confident that you will be able to. So we're gonna have to just see about that. Let's see. Nope. Okay, so you like can't see her almost at all with the glitter one. So we're going to have to actually use some clear polygel as well today. Just going to cure this so we can pop it out. Okay, so I went and grabbed just Makartt's regular clear polygel. We'll just pop this out. Boop, boop. Look it, we have a little nail. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, so I have some clear here and we're just going to smooth it all on out and evenly. I'm not trying to do a thick layer of this clear, but just enough so we can push our little decals into it. Okay, so let's try this again. Here's Isabelle. Here we go, got her there. And the leaf up here. And I'm gonna make sure to smush those down in. And then you can see through the front, you can see that. So the background is really what matters to be able to see these, because if you put it just clear, it'll still show, but it won't show as well. White will probably look best, but we're still going to do some other colors in these. I am going to cure this for just a second, just enough so when we put the other colors down, they don't move. And let's just try the yellow. Let's just squeeze some of that on there. Like so. So far, the polygels from the Eberouge kit seem a little softer than normal. That might have to do with like the pearlescent effect, but they just seem a lot easier to push around than normal. Not that they're like really hard normally, they just seem extra soft this time. Before we can adhere this to our nail, we need to put on our base coat. So I'm gonna take my base coat here. And we're going to cure that. All right. With that on, now we can put on our dual form. So we're going to put it there and smush it down. Okay, so I'm just going to put that in there and cure it on my nail. Okay, then really quick, I'm just going to file this one into shape just to make sure that I like how this is going. That way we can do the rest. I feel like I can never truly tell how I'm gonna like the nails until after they're filed. Okay, here we have it. It's okay. I don't love it, honestly. But let's move on and see if we can sort of improve as we go on. Okay, so the polygel itself, fine, looks fine. But what's happening is I put these two close and now they're just coming right off. Like look at this, look at right under here, like look at the part that was underneath, look how pretty that is. Like on here too, look at how pretty that is, and then just everywhere else that I just filed on top of it. I'm mad because like this one's fine, I think, because I put a thicker layer. I don't know about this one, let's see. Oh, yep, apparently, you know, this wasn't meant to be with these. Okay, so I took all of those nails off and I'm gonna do 2 new sets. That set, obviously, as you can see, it did not work out. The little slivers of decals that I had put in made it so that the nail wasn't like super, I guess, like structurally sound for however I had done it. So I did already put a colored base coat on my nails because they look bleh after you know, taking a set off, putting a new set on, and then taking that set off. So I'm gonna do one set with the Starry Night Whispers set, and then the other hand with the Eberouge set, and just do 2 quick sets of dual form nails. So something I did see when I was doing that was how pretty this Starry Night set actually is. It is beautiful. The glitters, it looks so good once it's all smooth and everything like that. So let's do that with this thumb. I'm just going to push it all around. I'm sad with those decals. I think they'll work a lot better in acrylic where the product is a bit harder, but since Polygel is softer, I think that's why it did not work as well. It is what it is. Okay, here we go. Let's put this on now and squish. And then I'm just going to clean up these sides a little and then smooth out underneath as well. And here is how it should look on your nail before. I'm not holding it down. This one actually fits perfectly. So glad. So let's cure this. Boop. Time for my absolute favorite part, and much better. This looks, look at how pretty this is. I want to see it in like the light with all of the hollow glitter. So pretty. The back looks good too. Okay, much better. Let's do the rest of these nails. I think I'm just going to do one color from each one for this like Starry Night hand. That way then I can make it a pretty sort of galaxy theme. All right, and then we'll just flatten this out as well. All right, and then we'll put this down on this finger and smush down. These straight forms fit my nails a bajillion times better than the curved ones. I'm so glad that they're including these straight dual forms in here now. And the back actually looks good. Just cure. Yay. Best sound in the world. If you're having trouble with dual forms, I'm just trying to offer like little tips throughout this that I have learned. If you are having trouble and they're not feeling like they fit properly once you put the polygel on, you squish your nail down, try sizing up. Even if it looks like it fits without any product on, sometimes I've found that when product is like there and underneath and there's that layer on there, it just needs a bigger size, and that's what I've had to do. And that has solved a lot of my like squishing out problems and breakage problems. Because you can see now that these like fit my nails like almost perfectly. I'm having almost no product like squeeze out. I have a little bit, but not much. And that is because I'm sizing up my dual forms. It should fit like that. You shouldn't be able to see any sidewall or anything like that. On these dark colors, I would also recommend to cure for like 60 seconds instead of 30, just because the colors are so dark and they need that little bit of extra time. Aren't these so short? Our accent nail is going to be just this beautiful, oh, I put the wrong cap on, iridescent shade. This shade is, I think, my absolute favorite from the entire kit. Like, it's just so different. It has the blue shimmers in it, but it almost also has like an orange tint to it. It is so pretty. I hope keeping that bit of my failed set in there shows you guys I'm not perfect at nails or anything like that. I always see the comments like, oh, I wish I was as good as you and stuff like that. And I feel like you're always still learning. You're always gonna have off days as long as you just keep trying and just, you know, take a step back and come back to it with, you know, like a fresh mind. It always helps me. I don't try to force myself to do nails. Like, if I don't feel like doing it that day, I don't do it. Otherwise the nails turn out bad. Like, you know, just keep the good vibes. That sounds so lame, but I'm serious. Okay. Oh, love this color. Okay. Cure. And then the last shade. Ooh, this is pretty. Definitely squeezed out a bit, so let's fix that. Here's our last one for this side. And then I'm just going to wipe off all of the nails and the undersides because it's going to be sticky with rubbing alcohol. And that way, when we're doing our other nails, they do not get all, I don't know, I don't brush my hair or something with it and have a bunch of stuff stick. So just wipe. There we go. And here are these nails so far. So let's do this hand now, and then we can go and we'll decorate both hands. Okay, so for this next set, I think I'm just going to use this orange, this like red salmon-y color, and the yellow. I want it to be a warm theme because this is a cool theme, so I thought that that would be a good contrast. I'm gonna zoom through doing these because I'm very much just gonna put them on basic, and so you guys have just seen me do that with this side, so I don't want to keep you here all day just watching me do dual forms, but I will keep the pop-offs for you guys because I love that. Oh my god, I thought that this, because I am stupidly looking into my monitor doing this. It looked yellow, but it was green. Here is the yellow. Wow, that was almost a bad mistake.
Grow just like the flowers through the concrete, just you and me.
All right, and so here are our two completely mismatched set of nails. Say like fire, ice, something like that. All right, so now it's time to file these. I think I'm going to file them more or less all at the same shape / length. And obviously the set is not going to be super long, so hopefully this will satisfy some of you that can't do them super long, because the last video, you know, the nails were extra long. So let's get to it.
Things we like, but we stay quiet. Hold me now, tell me things, tell me all about how you feel. Just let yourself go. Say it loud, wake the world on the other side, make it real. Just let yourself go, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Oh yeah, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Just let yourself go. Let yourself be in you. We're holding back each other and the things we do. It's all so blue. Yeah, what if we could grow just like the flowers through the concrete? Just you and me. Hold me now, tell me things, tell me all about how you feel. Just let yourself go. Say it loud, wake the world on the other side, make it real. Just let yourself go, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Oh yeah, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Just let yourself go. Let yourself be in you. We're holding back each other and the things we do. It's all so blue. Yeah, what if we...
Okay, so here are the nails all ready to be decorated. Okay, so for our first nail, we're going to get our rhinestone glue. All right, let's open this up. There we go. Okay, so for this nail, this is our accent nail, I'm going to grab some of this rhinestone glue or gel, and we're going to put a nice thick layer of that on here, just all over. And then we're gonna get our top coat. Aren't these bottles so pretty? And I'm just going to put a thin layer of that over this. That way it's not all sticky and stuff. All right. All right, now I have this little thing from Kira Sky. It pulls out so you can dump stuff over. It's for a dip powder, but we're going to use it for little gems today. So let's do that. Here are my little itty bitty crushed rhinestone things. I don't know exactly what these called, are like mini gems. I don't know. But essentially what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour some here at the bottom. We're only doing one nail, so we don't need a ton. Wow. Good job, meat. We will fix that later. That, and then we're just going to pour it over. And then for the leftover. And then for nails like this, I just like to push it into the sides. That way they're not like dangling off and they won't catch your hair as much. These will catch your hair for sure, but trying to avoid that a little bit. And here we have this nail. I'm gonna cure it now. And we have a nice crystalled out nail. All right, next I'm pulling out this. This has some, I'm trying to look for a moon. It might not be in this one, might be in another one. I think we might have to grab another one out. I know there's a moon for sure in this one. And I'm gonna put that on these because I think it'll look nice as sort of like a galaxy, starry night theme. Okay, so got some moons and stuff for sure on this one. And then some suns and all these other little, they're like sort of gems and sort of just like weird stones. Like look at this, it's just like a stone. So I'm going to pick out the ones I want to use, mainly the blues and purples. Okay, so I'm gonna make like a little cluster thing, which means once again, get some rhinestone gel and then covering it with a top coat. I think I'm just gonna do like a little small little like gem cluster thing going on with these stones. I'm gonna call them like moon rocks or something. You know, what exactly is this little cluster? I don't know, but we're going with it. Cure. Let's do the thumb with the same routine.
Just you and me. Just let go.
And we'll put this pretty moon on here, just the moon. Here we go. We'll cure this. I can't wait to see this polygel outside. I've literally never seen such fine hollow glitter except in these polygels. And I think they had another polygel kit. I think it was the jelly glitter one that was also super, super fine glitter. But like these are so tiny, but they look so pretty in the sunlight. All right, for this one, I think I'm just going to do like a very sparse bit of these. There we go. And I'm pretty much just going to do a repeat of the middle finger-ish sort of on this finger. Another questionable cluster of stones.
You and I.
So this set is done. Now it's time to do this set. With the set, I'm just going to put a clear top coat over all of them because we're going to put some fun iridescent powder on top. Okay, in the light for 30 seconds. Okay, so I have this iridescent powder. As you can see, it's sort of reflecting like pink-ish, and I want to keep it that way for these nails. I want to keep them warm toned. So I'm going to open that, and how I like to do powder is I like to wipe it off with rubbing alcohol first. I don't know why, but I just feel like it makes it stick so much better. And then I'll get my tool and then just... Now, I don't think this is going to make a huge difference on these nails because they already are like pearlescent, but I just think it's going to give them that extra little something something. So I'm just going to do a rub again. So pretty.
Yeah, what if we could grow just like the flowers through the concrete? Just you and me.
Look at the shiny. Love that. Now for a few of these, I want to do some foil flowers. So I'm just going to put this foil glue right over the top. Let me cure this, and you need to cure for a full 60 seconds. Okay, so I have this foil, but I mainly want to not do any green ones. I mainly want the red or yellow. Okay, I'm gonna just do that and then press these on for this side. I think, oops, I hope this is the side anyway. Okay, it is, that's good.
The things we do, it's all so blue. Yeah, what if we could grow just like the
Okay, so now I'm gonna pull out all of my pretty colorful AB rhinestones and the big ones that I have as well. Just shove all of this out of the way. So these ones and these ones, so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna try to branch out a bit and do a little bit more of like a designed rhinestone design. So I think to do that, I'm gonna place a couple of large ones. I gotta get a little more organized. I'm just gonna take a nice little nail scoop of each one. Is nail scoop a size we're using to measure now? I am.
You and I, we never show emotions, we just.
Wow, who knew she could actually do a design?
Yeah, you and I, both longing for expression for the things we like, but we stay quiet. Hold me now, hold me now.
Okay, and then for the nails with the flowers, I'm just going to put a top coat on, and then I'm gonna put those itty bitty rhinestones just in the center of the flowers. These ones, these like itty bitty tiny ones that are this nail. So this way there's a little bit of sparkle on these nails, but it's not too much. Okay, so I went to talk to David really quick and he scraped off the rhinestones I already put on, so let's try this again.
Yeah, what if we could grow just like the flowers through the concrete? Just you.
And then for this nail, I'm gonna put some of the rhinestone glue on and we're gonna put just a sparse dropping of the small rhinestones. And cure. Thank you guys so much for watching. Here are the finished nails. I actually like these two sets. Obviously, I would prefer if they were longer, but sometimes I do want to switch it up to be able to show you guys some shorter sets for those of you that don't really like to do them long. I liked both of these kits. I think the Starry Night kit is definitely my favorite, but I am biased towards that hollow glitter. The Eberouge kit is okay. I don't really have like a problem with it. It's just not like my personal taste. I don't really love like pearlescent things that aren't iridescent or holographic, if you know what I mean. Like this is just plain old like pearlescent polygel, which is okay if that's what you like. Not my personal favorite. I would go more towards the Starry Nights kit, but that's just me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a like if you like when I test these kits or do multiple sets. I know some of you really like when I do multiple sets in one video, so make sure to give that a like. I appreciate it a ton and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye.